Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a full face of NYX. I have only ever tried 1, 2, 3, 4 out of all of the items that we have. 3 of the items are brand new, so I'm excited to be trying those out with you today. So with that being said, let's get right into the video. First thing that I'm going to go into is the NYX the brow glue. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab a little bit and start brushing my eyebrows and get them into place. I already prepped my skin too, so I'm going in with the eyebrow gel first because in case that I need to remove any of the glue that's like going out of the eyebrows, I can do that without being worried about the primer coming off. And now we're going to go into the primer, and I'm going to be using the NYX Plump Right Back primer. So I'm going to grab like a pump and then just start pressing this into my skin. And I do keep this in my makeup fridge because it says that it works better if it's cold. And I did grab another pump just to make sure that I have everything covered. And this is like a gripping primer, to be honest. Like, do you see how it's like gripping? So I do love that. It doesn't have a scent to it either, which is good. So I allowed the primer to sit on my skin for like a good minute, and now it's nice and dry. So we're gonna go into this brand new Pro Fix Stick Corrector Concealer. This one is in the shade Dark Peach. I'm just going to apply it to the dark areas under my eye. Under my eyes, actually, since I'm going into both. So I'm just really focusing it where like I have super dark circles. And then to blend this out, I'm picking up the Real Techniques Expert Concealer Brush. This one is the number 210, and I'm just gonna tap it right there under my eyes where all that darkness is, just like that. I really kind of focus it, like I'll look down and see like where I see like the bag and just really focus it there, and then I'll kind of like bring it up towards my eye. So just like that. I feel like it did cover up my dark circles. What do you guys think? It feels super, super light, so that's another thing that I like. It doesn't feel heavy. And now since the eyebrow glue is nice and dry, I'm gonna go into this micro brow pencil. I got this one in the shade Espresso, and I've never ever tried this. I'm gonna open up the package real quick. So it is double-sided. It's got the spoolie, and then it's got the micro brow pencil. This one is a little bit thicker than I would think with it being a micro brow pencil, but we'll see how it works. I'm lightly going to brush up my hairs since I do have that brow gel on there. I don't want to fully take it off. And now I'm going to go in with the micro brow pencil side. Then I'll start putting this on my eyebrow. So I'm going to really focus in on the bottom first. Just like that. Same for this side. It is pretty thin actually. And then I'm just going to draw some hairs right here in the front because I do not have any, so super lightly going in and just filling in the rest of the brows, like super, super lightly, just to make it look natural. Again, go in with the spoolie side and just lightly brush the hair just so that the color gets like evenly distributed. Just like that. Now we're gonna go into the foundation, and I'm going in with this NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop foundation. This one I got it in the shade Classic Tan. This one says it's up to 24-hour matte finish. So we will see. I'm just trying to take off this little sticker, or we can just pop it open like that. And I'm gonna take this on my finger. Maybe I should hit it a couple times. I don't know if that makes a difference. And then I'm just gonna put this on my finger. Oh my God, it is so oily. Okay. Just gonna put that. See, this is why I like hitting brand new products, because in case they have oils. This is a matte foundation, so I'm surprised that it has oil. Let's try again. It is super oily. Is it like a reverse psychology type of thing? I'm so confused. I don't know if I applied too much. I literally did like 3 pumps of this right now. So I don't know if it's too much, but any like excess that I have, I'm putting this on my neck. So I'm gonna take this damp beauty sponge and then just start blending this or pressing it onto my skin, avoiding the under eye area. It doesn't feel heavy at all. Like even like when it was on my fingers, it didn't feel heavy at all. I'm just super surprised that it was oily because it's supposed to be a matte foundation. We'll see how it does with like the rest of the makeup. I'm gonna start blending the neck. I think I was like right on point with the shade that I chose. Now let's go into the concealer, and we're also going to go in with the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop concealer. This one I got it in the shade beige, and this one also says that it is a 24-hour wear matte finish. So I really hope that this isn't too yellow. Oh God, I'm gonna apply it to the forehead, on the bridge of the nose. Let's do some under the eye. Why do I feel like this is too yellow for me? Okay. Cupid's bow, side of the nose, and the chin. I feel like this is too yellow. Oh well, we'll see how it goes. While the concealer dries, I'm going to go into the NYX Wonder Stick, and this I have used for a very long time. This one is in the shade medium, so I'm going to start applying it to the forehead, right on my nose. Lately I've been doing this like little like V shape and then bringing it up a little bit, and then right on my cheekbones, and then we're going to do a little bit on the jawline. So I'm going to take this Japanese 718 brush and I'm just going to start blending the cream bronzer. My baby hairs are out of control. My hair has been growing. I feel like the hair, skin, and nail vitamins have been kicking in because I've had a lot of baby hairs and I am all for it because my hair was like falling out so much. I feel like it's just like the whole like postpartum hair loss, but it's like insane. Like I have this the Hydrovac, the Shark Hydrovac vacuum mop thing, and I clogged that thing like, oh my god, it was so bad. Like it picks up the water like in the tank, and there was hair there obviously because like it separates the solids from the liquids, but then I saw like a little piece of hair sticking out and I was like, what the hell? So I take out the brush. There was so much hair stuck there. I was just like, oh my god, this is insane. Like the amount of hair that is falling out. I don't know. I feel like the gummies are like starting to kick in. So I'm all for it, but I just wish that my hair would stop falling. Like, if you guys know of anything that helps with that, please, please, please let me know. Let's start blending out the concealer. I'm just taking this Real Techniques concealer brush. This one is the number 242. It's the brightening concealer brush. And I'm just going to start pressing this in. Oh my god, I forgot to do my nose. Hold on, let me just blend out my nose. I'm over here talking about my hair and forgetting to blend this out. So all I do is just press the brush and bring it up on the sides of the nose, just like that, and that is all I will do. So let's go back with the brightening concealer brush and blend this out. Per usual, I like to do my eyes last just so that that part is more like full coverage. Okay. Go on the chin. I don't know, you guys, I feel like this concealer is so yellow on me. Is it just me that's thinking that? I don't know. Maybe it's fine. Let's start blending the under eyes and see how that looks. It doesn't, like, it's like a brightening yellow at least. It's not like just like plain yellow. So I think we should be okay. This one, I kind of just guessed on it, like on the shade, because I was looking at like other ones that I had done, like the Find My Shade on Ulta, and I used, what did I use? I think I used e.l.f. I used the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, medium peach, and it gave me like a different shade. And I was like, oh no, like that is way too light. But I don't know, maybe I should have chose the other one. This one I know I picked up at Target. And I was just like looking at all of the colors and I was like, okay, like the one that Ulta had said to use, it just looks super, super light. So I was like, no, like I'm not gonna get that one. And I just kind of chose based off of like the foundation. So let me put them side by side. So here's the foundation color, and then here is the concealer color. So as you can tell, like, the concealer color is supposed to be 1 or 2 shades lighter than your foundation. So that's basically what I did. I was like, okay, this one is like at least 2 shades lighter, so it should be good. I don't know. I don't have a problem with it. Again, like I said, it looks just like a brightening yellow versus just like plain yellow. I'm gonna grab my beauty blender and just press in the product just to make sure that there's no creases. And I did not pick up a blush. Personally, I do not like the NYX blushes. They don't really have a huge variety. They just have like the Sweet Cheeks powder blush, and they have like a lip gloss looking liquid blush, and I wasn't a huge fan of it. And honestly, like, if I don't think that I'm going to use a product again, I'm not going to buy it. Like, I'm sorry, but like, I'm not going to spend my money on something that I'm probably not going to use again. Like, any product that I buy, I know that I'm going to want to use it again. So the blush and the liquid blush was not one that I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to want to use it again. So I just completely skipped out on that. Another thing that I did not pick up was a loose setting powder. When I was looking at the reviews for the loose setting powder, they were not all that great. So I'm just going to go in with this NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop mattifying powder. And I'm just going to pick that up on this powder puff. So I'm going to swirl this right on the powder puff. And on the palm of my hand, just swirl it again just to make sure that it's nice and smooth. And I'm going to go right into my under eyes. Pick up some more. Go into the other eye just to mattify that area. And this is one of the products that I have used before, and I love it. Like, it is super mattifying for sure, and it stays on for a very long time. So I'm just going to put this anywhere that I put concealer. So just like that. Pick up a little bit more and put this on my eyelids, since I did put concealer up there as well. There we go. Yeah, this is like super mattifying. I love this mattifying powder. Like, if you do not have this, go out and get it because it is amazing. So now we're gonna go into the bronzer, and I'm gonna be using the matte bronzer, and I'm just gonna be picking it up with this brush. My husband gifted me a set of brushes. The brand is Dew Coffee. I know he got them from Amazon. He told me he got them from Amazon. He's like, I feel like this like color you just love. And he goes, and then it was coffee themed. So he's like, I know you love coffee as well. So he's like, it was just like a 3-in-1 of things that you like, because like makeup brushes, the color, and coffee. So he's like, I just got that for you. It was like my early Valentine's Day gift. I feel like once you have kids, I don't know. I mean, we open up gifts way before the actual day, including like Christmas. I think no, I don't know. We've always gifted our gifts like right away because We cannot keep things hidden in this house. It's already a hassle like buying it and like, oh, what's that package? Like, what's in there? And then I'm just like, okay, open it. It's like your Christmas present, like it's, or like one of your Christmas presents, or like it's your birthday present, it's your Valentine's Day gift, it's our anniversary gift. So we'll just go ahead and open it. And I don't know, in this household, we open up gifts early as soon as they get to the house. So anyways, I'm gonna pick it up on this brush, tap that in, tap off the excess, and on the palm of my hand, I'm gonna again press that excess off, and then just start pressing this onto the skin. This is another product that I have used before and I love it also. It's just, it's amazing. I love this matte bronzer. I love matte bronzers. So when I saw that NYX had these, because again, I just not discovered it, but picked it up maybe about 3 months ago. And I was like, why did I never like use this before? I don't know. I feel like I just get so caught up with like one brand and just stick to it and forget about everything else. Whereas like now I've been like picking up different brands and testing out new products. I'm like getting out of my comfort zone, including like eyeshadows. Like I was not an eyeshadow girly, and now I most definitely am. I have like 10 to 15 palettes of eyeshadows, and like before that would never be me. Like I'd be like, what do I need eyeshadows for? But yeah, I've definitely been getting out of my comfort zone and trying out new things, and I love it. I love it. It's amazing finding new products, testing out new products, seeing if you love them. If you don't, oh well, at least you tried it. It's just makeup. Like it's gonna come off. You can take it off. It's not permanent. So that's what I've been doing lately, is just trying out new things. But if you haven't tried out this bronzer, definitely pick it up. I have mine in the shade medium, and I don't know, I love it. It's definitely matte. It's not going to give you a glow at all. You do want to go in with like a highlighter afterwards if you want that glowy look, because this is super matte. So I'm going to pick up this Real Techniques 076 brush, and I'm going to take the matte bronzer and also apply this all over my lids, just to give me some color on my lids, because I honestly didn't pick up a eyeshadow palette. They were just out of the palettes, and like the ones that they did have in store were like broken. I went to Ulta and they were like broken. Like one or two of the shades were broken, and then the one that was like fully in place was like the one that has the pink shades. I just remember seeing a whole bunch of like pink shades, and I was like, oh no, I cannot. Like again, like I said, if I'm not gonna use something again, I'm not buying it. So I was like, I'm totally just gonna skip on that. So that's why we're gonna just use the bronzer to put that on the eyelids and just call it a day. Okay, so now let's set the powder makeup, and I'm gonna go in with the NYX Plump Finish Setting Spray. Okay. Oof, that is a strong mist. Let's speed up the drying time. I'm kind of glad that I tested out the spray first, because that was a super strong mist. Like, it was aggressive. This one I've heard is good, but holy crap, it is strong. It is super aggressive, so definitely be careful with it. So now we're gonna go into the eyeliner, and I'm gonna be using this NYX, what is it called? Vivid Matte Eyeliner. I got this little like holiday pack that I've had for a little while, since I think after Christmas. And I'm gonna go in with the black one. Of course, I'm not gonna go in with the pink one. I think it'll be fun to do like a look with the pink eyeliner, maybe just like a thin line or whatever, but I wouldn't use it necessarily all the time. So let me just go ahead and do my eyeliner off camera, and I will be right back. Okay, you guys, the eyeliner is on. Do you see what I did? I actually ended up using the pink. I just put it on like the bottom of it, just to give us a little pop of color and just to try the pink. It looks cute. It's like a cute little pop of color. But anyways, I did also curl my lashes. So now we're gonna go into the mascara. And for the mascara, I'm gonna be using the On the Rise Volume Lift Mascara. So let's see how this turns out. I like the applicator. It's nice and looks like it will separate the lashes. I think I need to grab a little more. Let's see. Oh, and you guys, so if you watch my videos, you know that I post every single week. But I skipped this last week just because I had some personal things to deal with. My son's face got swollen. One side of his face was swollen, and we could not figure out why. Like, this started, his face looked swollen like slightly on Sunday night. I didn't think anything really of it. I was like, I don't know, like, I didn't have an urgency. And then come Monday morning, my sister-in-law, his godmother, she is the one that puts him on the bus, and she sends me a picture. Like, I'm at work in my morning meeting, and she sends me a picture, and like his face is just extremely, like, the one side of his face is extremely swollen. And I was like, he's not going to school. Like, I got out of the meeting and I called transportation, and I was like, hey, like, my son's gonna he's not gonna be on the bus, his face is swollen. And they're like, oh, okay, like, thank you for letting us know, like, we hope he gets better. So he missed school, and then we took him to urgent care. Like, my husband and I, we left work, took him to urgent care, and they just gave him amoxicillin because they thought that it was like an infection. So they just gave him that, and then the swelling would not go down, but it wasn't going up either. So we were giving him also Tylenol because he was having like a slight fever, like he was at like 100.7, like 101. The highest it got to was like 102. And I was just like, oh my God. But as soon as we gave him the Tylenol, like it completely cut out. Like he went from 102.4 down to 98 instantly, like within 10 minutes. So I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't know what to do. I called the dentist on Tuesday because I was like, maybe it's like a dental thing. So at urgent care, they told us, like, okay, take him to, if the swelling doesn't go down or whatever, like, try to take him to the dentist. It might be like a dental thing. I called the dentist and it actually happened to be after hours. So they send like an automatic text and it says like if the child has swelling to take him to ER to call 911. So there goes my mind just thinking like the worst, like do I need to take him to ER? We didn't take him to ER Tuesday night, but Wednesday, again, I went to work and he was still swollen. I was waiting on a call back from the dentist. They called me back and they're like, hey, like take him to urgent or take him to ER. So my husband and I again left work, picked him up, took him to ER. They checked him. They were like, you know what? Like, honestly, it's more of a dental thing. Try to take him to a dentist, call a dentist. If not, like they gave us like a referral number. Also in case that the dentist wasn't comfortable with doing the like any procedures because he is a special needs kid. We can't take him to any dentist. It has to be like a place, like a dentist place that specializes in like with special needs kids. So it's tough trying to find a place that's like that. I'm going in with my lash comb just to take out any of the clumps. So we were Googling like everywhere, and we found a place. We got an appointment, took him, they did x-rays, and like with a special needs kid, you know, with kids, it's already tough enough to get them to the dentist. Now imagine like a special needs kid who doesn't talk. Like it's, it was like the toughest thing ever, like being at the dentist with him. Like I was holding him, like I sat on the chair, I was holding him and they were trying to do the x-rays and he was just trying to like get off, like he did not want to do it. But like they're specialized in that field, like with special kids, special needs kids. So they were like making him feel super like comfortable. He finally like allowed them to do the x-rays and sure enough he had like an infected molar which caused the infection, which caused the like his face to get swollen. So it was just like dealing with that. And then they were like, they gave us like the procedure, like what it was going to be like, okay, you guys are going to come in and we're going to pull this tooth. And then they wanted us to go to a hospital so that he could get the rest of the the dental work done, because it was just like pulling another tooth and doing like crowns and silver teeth and sealants, and like the list was so long. And come Thursday, I called the dentist and I said, hey, can you pull both teeth? So like both molars, so the both of the molars like right across from each other were picadas. I don't know how to say it in English, but they were picadas. And they said that the one on the left could potentially get infected as well. So like I was like not even sleeping comfortably. I could not sleep just thinking like, oh my God, like if they do the procedure like at the hospital, like the whole anesthesia thing, like I feel like any mother that is watching this like knows what I was feeling. So anyways, they told me, yes, we can pull both teeth. And then, like, little by little, they'll do the rest of the work instead of having to put him to sleep because I'm like, I cannot watch my child get put to sleep. And like, you know where my mind goes to. Like, if you're a mother, or if you're like an older sister, or just a sister, a brother, like whatever, like if you hear those news, like for your like family member, I don't know, I feel like if you care for them a lot, your mind goes to a terrible place. So I'm glad that they said that they will pull both teeth. By the time that you guys are watching this, he got his teeth pulled. He's doing good. Diosito me lo cuide. La Virgencita me lo cuide. Like, but it's been a rough week. But other than that, like on Thursday, I had conferences with his teachers too, and I heard nothing but good things. Like they told me, they were like, well, we have nothing but good things to say about him. Like he's super independent. And that's like so like for me, it's like I love hearing that because since he's like a special needs kid, like most of the kids, they can't do things on their own. So like to hear that he's like super independent, that like he does things on his own, like it's, oh my God, it makes my heart super, super happy. Anyways, that's why I did not post this past week. Just personal things. And, you know, honestly, like my family comes first, especially my kids, they come first. But anyways, now we're going to get into the lip liner, and I'm going in with this retractable lip liner. This one is in the shade Cocoa. And honestly, I don't know if this is a matte lip liner. I don't think it is. But I'm hoping that I like it. I love the color. So far, I already like the color. All right, now let's go in with the new Duck Plump lip oil. I think this is a lip oil or lip plumper, one of the two. This is a high pigment plumping gloss. I got this one in the shade Mocha Me Crazy number 7. So let's apply this. I love brown shades. Oh, yes. So let's see if we get like a plumping effect. It says here, this product may cause a temporary tingling sensation, which is normal. Discontinue use if you experience excessive discomfort. Do not use on chapped lips, damaged or sensitive lips. I'm not getting a tingly sensation just yet. Let's wait. You know what I should have done is like half of the plumping gloss and the other half no plumping gloss to see the difference. Okay, you guys, it's been about 2 minutes. I'm getting that tingly sensation that it says you're gonna get. It's nothing uncomfortable at all. I love this color. I love brown shades, so that's why I went with the Mocha Me Crazy shade. I do like the lip liner and the plumping gloss combo look. Let's go ahead and spray the face one more time just to lock in all of the makeup. Speed up the drying time. All right, you guys, and that is all for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button. Please comment down below what else you would like to see. And if you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button too. And with that being said, I will see you all on my next video.